I've got a broken microwave in the kitchen of my rental, and instead of replacing it with a new microwave, I'm going to install a range hood in its place. The microwave has been taken off, and I'm going to install this inexpensive Broan range hood all by myself. And I'll be able to do that because it's pretty light.
So let me just quickly mention that there's this part at the top that you can just pop out to create an opening if you have the duct at the top. And then here is a part that you can just pop out if you have the opening for the duct in the back. So I have neither, which means that when you turn the fan on, the air will flow out to the front, which is fine.
Now I'm going to be creating a template that indicates exactly where the holes for the screws that'll hold the vent hood in place need to be drilled. I'm doing this because I don't have a helper who could hold the vent hood in place under the cabinet while I mark the location for the holes directly onto the cabinet.
So now I'm going to mark where the holes for the screws will go. Right around here is perfect. So then there's a little bit of give. If I happen to make the hole a little bit this way or a little bit this way, I'll still be fine. So here I'm going to mark it in the middle right here. And so on. So here's my template, which I'm going to cut up. Now I've taped the template to the bottom of the cabinet. Now I'm going to mark where the holes for the screws should be made by using just a pencil. Okay, so now I'm done. Take the pencil off. And here are the 4 little spots. I'm using a drill bit that is a little bit thicker than the screws that I'll be using. I'm going to drill the holes now. Now I've drilled the holes and put in the screws. I only drilled 3 holes because it turns out I only had 3 screws. But that's okay because I will be attaching the range hood to the drywall as well. Before I install the range hood, I need to wire it. And so you've got 2 white wires and 2 black wires that are going to be running the light and the fan. And I got this cord that I cut off from a fan that I wasn't using, and this will suit me just fine. So this is nothing fancy. If I didn't have this, I would have just bought a really cheap extension cord. I've already started doing this, but I thought I'd show you how to do this. You need to first strip the wire so that the copper part is showing, and I just use a wire stripper, and this is actually really easy to do. It's just that it takes a little bit of elbow grease because the wire stripper I have is a really cheap $5 one. And there you go. So now I'm gonna attach these to the wires over there, and so this is the same color, right? But if you feel it, there's a portion of one of the wires is ribbed and the other one is smooth. The smooth is the hot wire, it's black, it should be attached to the black, and then the ribbed part, here I'll show you the better. See how it's ribbed? And so this part, the ribbed one is neutral, so it's going to be connected to the white wires. So this is little pop out piece that I can just pop out to create the hole to put the wire through it. Let me see if I can do this with a screwdriver. Just detach it. There. It just came off. So now I'm going to connect all the wires together. So I've got the two white wires here with the neutral ribbed wire, and then I'm just gonna connect them all using this wire nut. And I'm going to do the same with the black wires. So you got the two black wires plus the hot smooth wire, and I'm gonna connect them all together with a wire nut. And now I'm going to put on the cover up the wires. So, to this one, and then I just need to screw this little tiny screw and put it right here. Now I'm going to install this. Let's see. I'm going to first put the wire through the existing hole that was made for the microwave. So let me just put that there. Okay. Now, Now I'm putting up the vent hood, and the nuts on the screws are going to be holding up the vent hood as I proceed hand tightening the nuts one by one. Remember, I put in just 3 screws, and unfortunately, the rear left corner that is clearly in view is the corner with the missing screw, so you can't really see what I'm talking about when I say that the nuts are holding up the vent hood right now. See, I just hand tighten the nuts. And I'm gonna use a wrench to tighten it further so that the gap over there is not there. And there's a little bit of gap here as well. So I screwed those nuts some more and the gap is gone. And now I'm going to add some screws in the back right here. There and there. And then I think I'll screw another one right there. Okay, so the range hood is installed securely. I put in 2 screws there, 1 screw there, 2 screws at the top here, and 1 over here. And let's see how it works. So I've got my blue cord, and then turn the fan. I can't test the light because I haven't put in a light bulb in here yet.
Voila! Easy peasy installation, right?